a knot. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New England Patriots and the Green Bay Packers. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now run here with Amari on Hampton. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Draw play here. Hampton didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's May. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Crazy.
Now May on 3rd and long. Caught by his back. Gibson. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Has a hole left, room to run. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
May now to throw on third. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a one-point game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Ready, set,
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
set, ready.
Here he goes, third and long. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got a half. It's hard on third down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
May now on third down. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Blue, ready. 50, green jack. Hut.
To the air with Love. He finds Pickens left side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Flag blue.
Thrown on first down, Love. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down.
10 flag. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
At the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Hey, here we go, Hey, what's up?
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to Hampton. Cuts it to the right sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Hampton. Gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Down. Set cut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Cut down the field, Golden. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Takes the handoff, now Love. Buying some time right. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Come on, set. Set, go.
Love now, off the play action. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as he puts them in goal to go.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Here's the backup. First throw. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Packers tie things up at 14.
Set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Starting the drive here with Gibson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here goes it up. Crazy, crazy.
Here's made in the air. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They've got a man in motion.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set, hut, 45. Slide through. Ready?
Love from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing now out of the shotgun.
At the 28-yard line.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
50, green, smash, red. Hut, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You, yep, ready. Red, 38, claws red. Ready?
Once more, it's Love. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
White, white. Let's go. Black, 95. Red, yellow.
Back to the air. Love. Finds the in route complete. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Field, black. Set, ready.
Loves to throw again. Gets everything he has under this one. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy! Crazy! Crazy, crazy, crazy!
May on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy! Crazy! Crazy, crazy, crazy!
May trying again here on 2nd. He's looking deep once again. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down. 33, yellow. Hut.
Now Love on the play fake. He's going to try another deep one here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Edo blue. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. He's loaded another one up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35. And he will get this inside the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready?
Play action. Love. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
A second down run by Pacheco. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On the double.
All set now. 1st and 10.
20, set, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. This one's caught. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Here, ready.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's Pacheco on third. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Love, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Here's Luke for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Packers tie this game at 21.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know. In the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
5.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Hey, what's that? We go, boys. Crazy, crazy. Five.
May now on third down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Pacheco on the toss right side. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's go now. 6, mega. Hut.
To the air with Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
On play action, here's May. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here goes throw. Hey, what's that?
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running it with Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down. Again, it's Hampton. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
On the return, here comes Reed. Making some progress here. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Love. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Love. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Backs will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
97. Ready?
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On the ready.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. 50, slide through. Set.
Love with it on first down. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Then they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Eat old blue. Here we go. Set. Cut.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Crazy. Eddie, what's up? Five.
Going play action, May. Buys time, rolling, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a mile on second down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
Henry on the catch. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Crazy.
Looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that'll bring up fourth down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Eddie, what's up?
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Okay, Frank.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Ready.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Red, yellow. Hut.
They're going to pass it here. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. That is Marcus Jones.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Eddie, what's up? Five.
Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Crazy.
He'll look to throw it. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Right back to Pacheco. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He cuts it to the right sideline. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
38, Patriots 24.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. That's low and bounces short of his man. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.